the best of me, get the best of me. I just wanna dance all night, get the best of me, get the best of me. Sit on my money and leave, it's hot like 100 degrees. She show me, I tell her don't tease, moving the way that I be. Hop in the ride and we show out, I'm ready to go now. Splashing like and they pulled out, take a and I'm thrown out. I know where I'm from, not many make it to the league, but we bout this function, bout to crush it, best believe. I could see them, échale ganas, mija, lista, ponte viva, los tiempos duros pasan.
Hit. It's the Eastern Conference on display, featuring the Boston Celtics. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Pacers trying to take advantage of their home court in this one before leaving Indiana. Back to Turner. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Outside for Halliburton. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Just 4 to shoot. Second chance shot. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Doris, in this one, we've got two very good shooting teams that love to focus on that three ball.
Well, there are certain organizations that lean heavily into this age of analytics. Both of these teams like to value the shots you most want. That's at the rim and now the three-point perimeter opportunity. So let it fly, guys.
First team foul.
On defense, the Pacers. Right side, Tatum. Back to White. Shot clock at 6. Smart with the steal. And here we go. Halliburton heading to the hoop. And that one is good. Halliburton's got the first points up on the board here for the Pacers.
Yeah, this play is about the effort level of Tyrese Halliburton running the floor to get that break.
Brown. Good.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
And here is Tatum following the three-pointer by Carmelo Anthony. Holiday surveying the floor. White wide open. He fires. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Out to White. Back to Holiday. Outside, White. Pass to Brown. Lock at 6. Boston needs to get off a shot. The wide open look here for Porzingis. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Well, this is where Porzingis thrives. He is shot ready on the catch.
Turner with the screen. Halliburton right side. Halliburton on the wing. Outside Anthony. Off target from outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
To the middle. It's stolen by Anthony. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one, too. For Payne. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. And, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Indiana?
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Halliburton with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively.
Well, how about the vertical of Miles Turner? I mean, my goodness gracious, the ferocity with which he attacks the cup.
And here we go. Fast break. Halliburton's got it. Wasted no time on that one. Baines got 6.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Holiday, nothing on the board. Tatum, no good. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Halliburton for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Here's Holiday. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Indiana Pacers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're
9.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Turning the temperature. Let's dance.
Celtics trailed by 9. Doors, some great shooters on this Boston team, but at times, don't you think they settle from the perimeter?
Well, Kevin, obviously, this is a coaching staff that puts a heavy emphasis on three-point shooting. They led the league in makes, they led the league in attempts. But obviously, your two best players, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, with their size and athleticism and driving ability for a center, it's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
And the shot is good. White's got 7.
That is impressive stuff from Derek White. Defender in his grill, no problem.
High arcing shot, and Halliburton finishes inside.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Johnson in the corner. Now we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter.
Magic Johnson.
And that one, good.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. And Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Back to Anthony. They get it back. Stolen by Tatum. Here's Holiday. Count that bucket. Holiday's got his first basket.
Yeah, because of his frame, Holiday can do some of his best work on the interior.
Here's Smart. Pass to Jackson. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on White.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play.
Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side. Oh, boy, that's really remarkable. You know, the way he just manages to bully his way inside. Strong move from Melo.
Johnson can't hit. Pacers leading by 9. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Checking in for the Pacers.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And it's Turner finishing it off.
And this is why Miles Turner is such a high percentage scorer. You combine length, athleticism, and basketball skills. Good luck with that defense.
Outside, White. And White with the stuff.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Anthony's shot is off.
2 minutes remaining.
Celtics trail by 9. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. Guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking me in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky is the limit. And when you talk about Derek White, Doris, how impressive has his rise been?
Kevin, it's been both impressive and sometimes feels improbable. He was not highly recruited. There were no expectations on him when he arrived in the NBA. This guy has turned himself into one of the premier defenders from the guard spot, an excellent shot blocker, and so rock steady as a ball handler on the offensive end.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Outside Jackson. .104 left in the first half of the game. Inside. And Jackson throws it down.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. pass to Cornette for three. Johnson outside. Goes back up. He lays it in. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, it looked like the D was going to get to that shot, but what a job he did to change his release and get the lay-in.
It's hauled in by Cornette.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Pass to Horford. Drops in the layup for two. Now just a 5-point Pacer lead.
Well, this guy's such a polished player from this area of the floor. Al Horford, it doesn't get any easier than that one right there.
My goodness, he is such a great dunk.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And so we conclude the first half. Pacers lead by 7. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Tatum with it. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Tatum. Here goes Tatum. Banked in off the glass. Tatum's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Celtics. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams.
And it's sent back by Turner.
I'll tell you, you love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Picked by Anthony to the paint. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Oh, the pass is perfect, and Carmelo just finishes with style.
Outside, White. Back to Holiday. Pass to White. Shot to stop the run. Sinks the three-pointer. White's got 12.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Payton for three. And Tatum pulls it down.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his size.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there.
Porzingis can't hit.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
This is where Halliburton keeps you off balance. Defense never sure if he's going to make a pass. That time he up-fakes you into a foul.
That's good from Halliburton. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really affects his entire team.
Back to Tatum. Down low, taken away by Anthony. And a fast break now for the Pacers. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Now, this is part of the evolution of Tyrese Halliburton getting an opportunity at the free throw line.
No good on that one. Well, certainly with one of the more unique shots in the NBA, Halliburton gets it done.
You know, Kevin, credit to Halliburton and the organizations he's played for, because a lot of them would have changed or tried to rebuild their shot. Halliburton and his organizations knew the shot worked, and he stuck with it. And now he's one of the best shooters at his position.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
To the inside. Stolen by Tatum. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
We know we're talking about a skilled scorer in these open floor situations. Jason Tatum knows where to be.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Make some noise.
58 seconds left in the third. They set the pick. Pass to Johnson. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Back to Nembhard. Here's Jackson. For Indiana, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
At the line for Indiana, Isaiah Jackson.
He misses the free throw. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Right side Horford. Stolen by McConnell. Pass to Toppin. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And the dunk by Jackson.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game. And that one falls for Johnson.
Magic Johnson. 2 shots.
And Johnson drops them both. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Toppin. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. And with an update from the sideline, Let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Listened in on what Joe Mazzulla told his team. And he begged his guys to get after it on the break. He said, let's keep up the tempo, guys. You know how dangerous we are on the break. Be confident with the ball. Take risks. Move it, guys.
Thank you, David. And the Pacers with possession here. Out to Anthony. Fires the three. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
Outside, White fires the three. And it's Halliburton with the rebound. Indiana leading by 13 on the Wayne Bain. And Indiana, another three.
And you have to stay connected to Bain. He's too good off the catch.
Here's Tatum. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Good D by Holiday. Celtics trailed by 14. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Tatum. The flush by Tatum.
I love the Jason Tatum not settling for a jumper. He goes to the rim with authority.
Outside Turner. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Back to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to come to the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Leading by 12. Smart deciding where to go with it. To the middle. Out to Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. Over Tatum. And a great move from Anthony as he gets it to go. Anthony's got 5 points in the quarter.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Anthony with the block.
Melo just reading the play the right way, put in the extra effort to come up with such a nice block.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Stolen by Smart. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Yeah, get used to seeing steals like that from Marcus Smart. This guy gets a couple a game, it feels like.
Screen by Porzingis. Here's Tatum. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. 1:57 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Turner. Out to Anthony. And a wide open look for Halliburton. And the 3 off target. Celtics trailed by 14. Tatum. Oh, what a great finish as he gets bumped on his way up. He'll go to the line and try to check on another.
It can be a very difficult thing to check Jason Tatum because of the multitude of ways he can score it. Give me the floater game, JT.
Pacers leading by 11. A kick out to Bain. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Baines got 6 points in the quarter.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Halliburton inside the three-point line. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Pacers.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket, didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Tyrese Halliburton.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
And the shot goes in. And the Pacers lead by 18.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some. Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
And it's Anthony with the jam.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Right side, Porzingis. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. it.